And this is Ken Kraetzer at New York City Fleet Week. I get a chance to visit another U.S. Navy destroyer, USS McFaul, and a chance to talk with one of the dedicated sailors on this ship from Cleveland, Ohio, and that is E6 Gregg Masten. And great to visit your ship today. Tell us a little bit about your career in the Navy.
I have been in the Navy now going on 14 years. This is my fourth command. My third ship. I previously served on the USS Tortuga, the USS Winston S. Churchill, Navy Expeditionary Combat Command, and now USS McFaul.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about this, an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, one of the workhorses of the U.S. Navy Fleet. Tell us a little bit about capability of the ship.
I mean, overall capability is to support the mission, whatever the mission may call for, whatever it is in case of fighting against pirates, or defending a coastline.
Absolutely, and one of the things that you were just showing me is that there's a piece of World Trade Center steel that is taken with the ship on every mission. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's something that was given to us after the September 11th bombing happened. The people of Breezy Point, New York went ahead and gave us a piece of the World Trade Center for the McFaul. It's a complete honor for us as Team McFaul to have this piece of I-beam on our ship. It's a daily remembrance of why we serve. Absolutely,
and we appreciate that so much. All of us, especially those of us from the New York metropolitan area, we know what the Navy and all the military did after 9/11 and have done serving our country since that time. Now, you're getting a chance to be a part of New York City Fleet Week. How is it to bring the ship into New York Harbor and visit the city?
It's been a great experience. The state of New York has definitely taken care of all the Fleet Week sailors. They've been there to support us, to say thanks, which we greatly appreciate. But it's not only us, it's them, the fire department of New York and the police department, who also gave that sacrifice.
Absolutely, that's great, and it's so wonderful to have all of the members of the sea services from the Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard here in New York City. You've had a distinguished career in the Navy. What are some of the highlights of your service in the U.S. Navy?
Of course, I've been on board McFaul for a 7-month deployment. I mean, it's just all one team, one fight. It's not just myself. It's the full ship that's defending the mission.
That's right. And I bet you have a lot of young sailors on board. How do you counsel them about learning how to do things in the Navy and serving on a U.S. Navy warship?
I mean, we train them the best that we can because we're there to train them to do what we got to do. We're there to fight the ship, also to defend the ship. If a fire breaks out, we train them to fight. We got to go ahead and also mentor them, let them know that we're going to get back home. We're going to do the mission and go back home.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your service and all that you do serving the young sailors and serving our country in the United States Navy. And welcome to New York.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, this is Ken Kraetzer on board USS McFaul, part of New York City Fleet Week for Sons of the American Legion Radio.